Okay, we're gonna do a quick another SuperBox review, just in case this one gets flagged because showed you too much in the apps. So, like I said, SuperBox, we got Ethernet Cat 6 going to my wireless router. I'm running Sonic fiber optics internet, 8 gigs up, 8 gigs down. If you don't know what 8 gigs up is, it's 8,000 megabytes per second and 8,000 gigabytes per second download, which is fast. All you really technically need is a gig to be considered fiber optics, which we finally get in Los Angeles, rolled out everywhere. Your cable companies are going to give you less than a gig and going to charge you premium channel. So, the SuperBox, my quick thought about it. It's great if you want to cut out your cable provider. It's great if you want to see movies for free, movies in the theater. They got movies. So let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I don't know if YouTube's going to take down my other video, so this is the backup channel. And I'm going to just get them out there real quick because YouTube is very finicky when it comes to stuff like this. You think that you're in a game, and then all of a sudden they pull the cord, get you with copyrights, blah, 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 blah. You never know with YouTube. So, be head of the curb. You got VOD, which is video on demand, and you can stream pretty much all the movies that's on pay-per-view or popular, as you can see. So I can just show you thumbnails. I'm not going to play anything because I don't know if... See, that's right now. The Conjuring is in the movie theaters. It's on pay-per-view on some of the streaming sites like Voodoo, Apple TV, The Long Walk. And you can watch these things in mostly 720p. You're not going to get 4K quality on these boxes. Despite it saying it's going to be 6K, all these promises, you're not going to even get Dolby or DTS sound. It's going to give you straight 2-channel stereo sound in these boxes. No matter what it tells you, I got a surround sound receiver that tells you what it's running, and it doesn't give you any of those previous sound formats like Dolby, DTS, DTX, Dolby Atmos, none of that stuff. You got to get a receiver. It could emulate it. If you get a good enough receiver, I got the RZ50. That's one of 11 channels. I got an app hooked to it. Excuse me, guys. I'm doing this video sick. But you can pretty much get all the apps to it. So if you try to cut out your cable provider, it's a great thing to save you $200 a month, $100 a month. That money could go on groceries, gas, take your kids to Disneyland or amusement park, take your wife out to a cruise or anything if you want to save money. Or you can just put the money in the bank and save for a rainy day. So it cuts off the cable bill. All you have to do is pay your cable bill or your, if you want to, I don't know if you have T-Mobile, internet, or none of that stuff. My suggestion is always go with a whole internet that gives you the faster speeds, because these Verizons and these T-Mobiles and whatever else that promise you these high speeds, you're going to get it less than a gig. And the goal is to get fast internet, not subpar internet that you get from your phone. You know, they promise you 5G. A lot of these 5Gs, you're not getting nowhere near 5G speed unless you're at a stadium or an event where they have the 5G antennas out there. You're not going to get that typically, those 5G speeds, which is a gig and a gig down. But when you have a home internet that's promised you like fiber optics, you're getting definitely 5G. I get 8 gigs down and 8 gigs up. So I'm getting, beyond 5G. So this box is great. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I say get this box as long as this software is up and running before something happens to it. We don't know if because the studio's got a lot of power. They may one day just come and just axe this box, and you have to go back to cable. I don't know. But try to get it while it lasts. I've had this box for about a year now. I just upgraded to the Ultra for the time shift, but the time shift is not as what it's cracked up to be. It's only 80 channels. It's not worth it. You're not going to get your HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, I'm pretty sure somebody could give you a video tutorial how to record and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go that far into debt with it. Just try to watch live TV with it, and rewind some of your shows and stuff like that. It might be somebody that could go into in depth with it and show you how to get a hard drive, show you how to get in there and record your shows and all that stuff. But the bad thing about this, the apps will just cut off on you. So you get all these devices, and then the app will just shut down prematurely. There's nothing you can do about it. You could be watching football, your favorite TV show, football, and the app will prematurely stop on you. It's nothing you can do. No matter how fast of internet you got, that's what whatever server they have doing this, it just goes out, or who knows why it does it. So that's the con about it. It doesn't happen often, but it happens some of the time. So you got to be mindful of that. So for the most part, if you want to cut your cable provider and times are hard, the economy is rough, go ahead and cut your cable provider off. But you got to need them for your cable. But when it comes to, your internet, I'm sorry. You got to need it for your internet, but not for your cable services. So just keep in mind. So it does movies as well. It's pretty good movies. And you can pause and rewind these movies. Some of these movies are Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get some of these movies hit HBO Max. So keep that in mind. It's a good alternate than the Amazon Fire Stick and have to worry about looking for somebody to program that when it goes out, and your honey. This thing updates itself. We go right here. Let me exit the app right quick. You go into the App Store right here. And it pretty much updates itself. See, where it has that little icon, that means you update it. So you just could just look at it and update it. And it updates itself. So you just want to get stuff and see what's going on, see what needs to be updated. And you can delete your apps. You can put your apps down here. I'll stay away from Netflix and all those other apps. They're horrible. Trust me. I got a 4K, a premium TV. I got the LG C4 TV, and the apps don't look nowhere near as good as it is in the built-in apps that's built into the TV. You're not even getting 4K. So I don't know why this box advertised 6K. That's this marketing, and it's a bunch of bullshit. It's not giving you 6K. It's not even giving you 4K. It's going to give you HD, which is probably 720p at the most. Maybe 1080p. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just giving you HD. All the channels I've been watching was straight HD with the cable providers and the CBS's broadcast again. They don't. None of these networks is broadcasting in 4K. They're broadcasting it still in HD, which is 720p and 1080p. They're not broadcasting in 4K even yet. So when you stay away from these buzzwords like 6K, 8K, no 8K content, no 6K content. Maybe you get a camera that's probably shooting that, but come on, you got to get a camera to shoot, and you can shoot whole videos at 6K, 4K. Come on, But when it comes to movies and TVs and game shows, they're all still filming that stuff in HD DVD, which is 1080p, 720p. That's still today. And your shows is 4K, of course, on your Netflix and stuff like that. That's upscale too. To get really, in my opinion, to get true 4K, you still got to get the disc. Let me show you these discs that you got to get true 4K. See, these discs gives you true 4K. HD DVD, got to buy a player, and once you get an HD Ultra Blu-ray, that's going to give you the full uncompressed 4K. When you get to these Netflix and Hulu, it says 4K, but it's giving you a compressed 4K. It's not giving you the true 4K, or you get those boxes that everybody's getting, those overpriced boxes with the movies. I forgot the Kaleidoscape and all that stuff, which is just overpriced to watch movies. I mean, you got to buy a server and all that stuff. It's a money grab when you can buy a Terra server yourself and get your 4K movies and burn them yourself. But that's another conversation. I tell everybody, stay away from Kaleidoscape and all that stuff. It's this for people that have money that want to put into their theater room and stuff like that. I say just go with the Panasonic 4K Blu-ray player. You'll be all right. Get the disc still. You still get true 4K, and it's uncompressed. So that's my opinion about the box, VSuperBox. It's not too bad. I'm trying to get another one for my son so he can have one in his room. But you could cut out the cable company, basically. You don't have to worry about paying the bill no more, because the bill was killing me. $380 a month. I'm paying a card note just to have cable, and that's just straight wrong, in my opinion. So, to each his own. So I say I recommend the VSuperBox. This is another channel I'm doing, another video on this box. So you get your live TV, your NFL games, your NBA games. Mind you, it will cut off on you sometimes. Sometimes you're going to be watching it and you got to restart the app. It does that. That's the servers. Not on your end, it's just the servers on the VSuperBox end. So you may have to restart the app. Sometimes the app acts screwy. You got to download backup apps and stuff. But for the most part, it's a good deal to pay free, nothing, nada. All you got to do is pay for the box, and you get all the channels, all your movie premium channels as well as HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, and other movie channels that you can't get from your cable, like Sony and Disney, Washington 24, and all these other actors, 24 channels. And so it's a good deal, especially if you're into sports. So this is your boy Westside Tex West, y'all. Like and subscribe to the channel, and it's a good deal. All right, shalom.